Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvette Qualley and I have an exciting thing happening on my channel. I have taken over the junk journal marketplace that was created by Lindsey at nevermorecreation17.com. She has a YouTube channel where she has been sharing for years other artists' journals, and I've been a part of that. And so Lindsey is segueing out of that and going back to full-time teaching. So she's not going to have time to do the marketplace. So I am taking that over. I'm really excited. I will be featuring several different artists who have been on Lindsey's shop. And then also I have some new people that are coming in. So I'm really excited about that. I also have a select group of people that I am partnering with for supplies, and please don't send me anything at this point. What I'm doing is I would like you to contact me if you would like to sell your journals in my shop on consignment. I would like you to email me, and I have a PDF file with all of the information in it. So please, before you send me anything, be sure to reach out to me. I'll put my email in the description box, and then we'll just get that taken care of so we all know what's going on. If you're familiar with Lindsey's channel, then you probably know how she ran her business, and I am not Lindsey. So I do things just a little bit different. It's not going to be a whole lot different, but there are some changes. With the recent price increase in shipping, I've had to come up with a different way to do that, and Lindsey and I have talked, and she said that's probably one of her biggest struggles with her business. So anyway, there's some ways that I'm trying to work around that. We'll see how that works, and there might be some changes as we go down the road a little bit so that I can, handle things and take care of them. Some of you who have been on my channel before have been reaching out to me and have some questions in regard to how I will be filming, because as some of you know that watch my channel, I live with my adult children, my husband, and my 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old grandson. So my craft room is in the middle of my house. So my mother has graciously offered for me to come to her home. I'll be going over there once a week and recording 3 or 4 videos. And then I plan to put those videos out and schedule those to come out during the next week. So I would like to be about 2 weeks ahead of myself with the journals coming out. And then I will put a link in the description box to my shop, which right now my shop is live. So on my table here, you can see these items. These are my items that I've made, and these are in the shop right now, ready to go. So I will put a link in the description box. That's where you're going to want to go to see all of the upcoming consign journals, as well as all of my journals and supplies. And as people start sending journals in and looking at my guidelines and then getting that end of the thing worked out, then they'll start sending me journals. Suppliers will start sending me supplies. If you are not a person that I have reached out to in regard to sending me supplies, do not send supplies in with the journals. So if you've reached out to me, I've given you the information on how to consign your journals. Please do not send any ephemera items or supplies with your journals because I only have a select few artists that I'm working with on the supplies. So let's get into what I have here, and then head on over to the shop. And I do need to tell people, one of the changes is that there is going to be a $6.95 per order shipping charge to help me cover that cost of shipping. I don't charge the artist anything for shipping, so that is a way that I can help cover that. So possibly in the future I could offer some free shipping, but please understand that that's the way I have to do it for now. So on my table I have a couple journals. I'm going to set those aside for right now. We're going to look at the ephemera here first. So the first thing I have here, let's spread this out a little bit. Some of you might have already seen some of this because I did do a video here recently where I showed some of these items. So this is an ephemera pack. I have hand stitched around all of the tags or journal cards in here. There's button and lace accents, and then on the back I finish all my journal cards or tags on the back, usually with coffee dyed paper or something to that effect. So all of these are finished on the back, and then they just have some beautiful, this one is a rose image, and so there's that. The next thing is similar, but it's a nature themed, so I have some mushrooms on there. Again, on the back they are all covered. These are in tea dye paper or other things, and then these are there. So these little things I got on Etsy, and I don't remember where. I cut them out and didn't pay attention to where I got them. This here is a pocket, a denim pocket, and I've altered it a little bit, added some lace and a little ribbon here. And then these are hand stitched journal cards. These are called Beach Babes, and again on the back they're fully covered in tea dyed paper. I just thought these images were so cute. I picked these up from my friend Renelle when we did a beach retreat here at the coast. So we were all saying, oh, this is you and that's you. So that was a lot of fun, and I think they're great images. So anyway, I picked those up from her. Put these back in the pocket, and then the pocket on the back here, just so you know what you're getting, it is covered in some cardstock. So the way I pictured this is on a journal cover or on the back of a journal, and then you could just glue down the sides and you'd have actually another pocket in the back there. Okay, the next item that we have, or items, these are going to be sold in lots of 4. You'll get a random pack, and these are hang tags. So, and you'll see one in one of the journals, so stay tuned for that here in a minute. So it's got a couple of these images. These are from Lindsey, and then I've got just some textiles, some lace, a little cardstock to give it a little structure, and some fabric. So each one is a little bit different. Each one does have a key and a bulb pin on it. So these could be attached to your journal cover. They could be attached to a page. You could attach them to a journal card or pocket. And the idea is that you take these elements and then you would use them somewhere in your journal as you're going through writing in your journal. So again, just all different kinds of little pieces there. I'm not going to look at each one, but I do want to give you an idea of what you're going to get. So again, this is a random selection of 4 that's offered in the shop. Again, there's this one. It's got some upholstery fabric. That's a vintage piece here. So each one has, I tried to put a little bit of fabric and a little bit of a textile of some sort in there. And it's just a little snippet. So these would make like a great little pocket or belly band, tuck spot. So there's those. The next item I have, and the last ephemera item that I have, is this cute little multi-pocket that I've made. And on here I have one of my, let me hold it up, one of my beaded tassels that I make. I will be offering those individually in the shop again. And then this is a cute little beaded butterfly here. And then I have a jute rope around it just for decoration. So the idea is you have everything here except for the actual journal book. So you have a blank journal and you need to put things in it. This would be a great way to fill it up. So inside I have hand-stitched journal cards. They've been collaged on the back, and they have a little bit of Edith Holden on there. And here's a couple more. Again, they're all covered on the back. This one has a little pocket for a journal spot. And then as you can see here, it's got a pocket here, pocket down here. And then on the back, it's got a small pocket back in here. You can see that. This one has a wax seal on it, labels. So this would be great to just pop into a journal, and then there's a little side pocket over here that comes out of. So there's that item, and you'll see that, of course, in my shop. So let me set that aside. If you hear an avalanche, just talk among yourselves. So here I have the first journal I'm going to show you. Let's go ahead and move this guy over. Hold on a minute. There we go. Alright, so this has a lace closure. The outside is all hand stitched. I've got a little cluster down here that can be removed with a bulb pin holding that onto the lace trim here. It's all trimmed out on the spine. And again, all the hand stitching around, so that's all pieced together. And then I stitched all around the outside of it by hand. Here I have a lace and ribbon tassel that can come off. It's also on a bulb pin. So this I'm calling Everything's Coming Up Daisies. This is a kit by Lindsey at nevermorecreation17.com, our very own Lindsey. And it is 3 signatures, 106 pages. So real quick, we'll just flip through this. Pocket in the front. Lots of coffee dyed paper, hand dyed paper by my friend Cheryl's. This pops up, this is embossed, pops up there for a journal spot. I did some stenciling. So this one's a little bit more of a writing journal. I did leave a lot of space for writing because there was such beautiful paper in here that I used. So I didn't want to, have that be covered up. So did a little stenciling there for fun. Of course, you guys, if you watch my channel at all or have seen me on Lindsey's channel, you know I like to do hand doodling, so that's on there. Got a little journal card pocket there. This also has a little bit of Edith Holden elements to it. Side pocket there. So just a quick flip through so you guys get an idea of what that looks like. And if you want to see a more detailed video of this, you can look for Coming Up Daisies in my channel, and it will come up and you can see the whole journal there if you're interested in looking at that. Tuck spot over here. So sometimes simple is what is needed, and I just thought that those little bits of stenciling on the hand-dyed paper just added a really nice element to the journal. In the back I have Edith Holden here, and then just a library card from the kit. This is also from Lindsey's kit. And again, that's Coming Up Daisies. So let's look at the other journal I have. This is a Van Gogh inspired journal. So I had an ephemera packet that I got from Ephemera Treasure Trove on Facebook, and I put all of these elements into a journal that's Van Gogh inspired. So again, I have a beaded tassel here. This has a little bird at the top, and then all the colors in the journal. The journal cover is all pieced together, hand stitched, and then all around the perimeter I've done my beaded trim all around the edge there. And layered it up with some different elements there. Sari silk ephemera. And then in the front we have a little note. It's Memories of Van Gogh, 3 signatures, 106 pages. And I've got just a couple of different little things in there. I have a little card here with some washi on it, so you can use that anywhere throughout the journal. Belly band over here. Beautiful tea-dyed paper there. Little beaded trim, that's fun. Journal spot here. So this would be a great journal for writing in, putting photos in, memories of maybe you like to go to museums, and this would be a great way to document where you go and what you've seen. Or maybe you just love Vincent van Gogh and want to have his items in a journal. So I thought it was a fun way to incorporate the elements that I got in that kit. Then, of course, the sunflower kit is from Lindsey, and I thought it paired so nicely, obviously, with his work. So, one artist to another, I saw inspiration. That's how it works. So here's one of those hang tags that I put in here. And as you can see, you could just take those elements and put them throughout the journal however you see fit. In the back I have a little pocket, denim pocket filled with some other things. And there's that. So I hope you guys stuck with me to the end here. Please go over and check out my Ko-fi shop. I'll put the link to that in the description box. Be sure to go over and show Lindsey some love and watch her channel or subscribe if you haven't. And I really appreciate everybody that's reached out to me so far. I've had several artists reach out to me, so I'll be receiving journals here probably within a week, and I will be uploading those to my Ko-fi shop. So until then, head on over, see what I have over there, check it out. And if you want to tip me on Ko-fi, you can do that as I get started in my new business. I'd appreciate that. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great day.